Joel Okoeguale is a singer, songwriter, and vocal coach. He's the founder and lead vocal coach at the Art of Singing Voice Training Academy. He's also the founder of the book, The Basic Art of Singing, and initiator of the voice training tour around Nigeria, where he goes to different states in Nigeria to train different singing bands and choir groups. He's a graduate of the University of Benin. He has also taught over 700 singers from all over the world and has enlightened hundreds of thousands of singers around the social media space. Not a new voice on the Making Musical Quantum Leaps podcast. He's been here over and over and over again. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Coach Joel.
Hello guys, Joel Okoeguale here, and I want to thank you for another opportunity to enlighten you beautiful singers out there. Worship. Thank you so much for another chance at this. I am really grateful. I'm super excited to get on with today's topic. Yes, and what we have here is wonderful. Resonance and your repertoire. Yes, how to make these two collide. How do you choose a song that will help you achieve better resonance? This is wonderfully helpful. I am really excited and I can't wait to get on with this. Alright, it is completely awesome. So once again, thank you Worship for the Making Musical Quantum Leap podcast. This is really wonderful. I love to see when singers are enlightened and when singers know that there's a way out of every singing problem. And do you know the funny thing? It is all around them, just like the songs they've been singing. Yes, your repertoire is also an instrument for proper singing technique. Alright, it is a very good material that you need to improve your voice. It is not just the song you sing and enjoy it. It is a very good way to go about improving your voice if you were paying attention to how things were working out in the whole process. Okay, so how do you use your repertoire to improve your resonance? Well, this is the big thing, and this is where I'm going to go. Now, I might get a disagreement with this, but I'm just going to be as objective as possible. If you want to improve your resonance and sound placement, and you're looking for a song that can help you do that, I, Joel Okoeguale, would suggest that you start practicing Broadway and classical kind of music. Yeah, Broadway and classicals. Yeah, I'm talking about song that has yeah, and song that have all this. What do you see when you understand? Alright, I don't really know the lyrics to that song, but yeah, something like that though. When you say things like, I'm one way up ahead, but I'm one way down below, and I see what it's like to be called into the darkness of light and bright and low. Yeah, when you hear things like that, that's Broadway. The first one I did was classical. So, may not be all that, I'm not really into those two, but it is one thing I like to play around. I like to play with my voice a lot. I like to play around things, so it's very nice. So yes, why did I pick these two categories, these two genres? Why did I pick them? Well, first of all, let's talk about the classical. Alright, or wait, let me talk about the thing they both have in common. Proper sound placement. Now, why do I say this? Why did I say this? You see, resonance is a way to eliminate strain when you sing. Yeah? When you have proper sound placement, you reduce the chances of experiencing vocal strain as you sing. All right, your larynx are in the proper position. You direct your sound to your nasal cavity the right way. You you are able to utilize the effectiveness of the pharyngeal sound placement, and all of that all boiled together. Now, the thing is, classical and Broadway singing, they both possess these things, and it is very evident because most of the time, especially in the old days, the singers who are, practitioners of this genre, they would always sing this even without a microphone in front of a large audience. Yeah. And there's only one way to go about this kind of situation without experiencing so much vocal strain and fatigue so early, and that is when you are applying proper sound placement and, of course, breath support, but sound placement, because of the fact that resonance is a way to properly amplify and, bring out the best of your voice in proper quality. All right, your voice becomes more audible, clear, smooth when you use resonance. And these Broadway and classical singers, they always have a clear, audible, and smooth voice. And the only explanation that can be given for such a magnificent vocal output is proper resonance. So learning or trying to engage yourself in classical songs and Broadway songs and music theater songs is one of the best ways to actually harness the ability of proper resonance and sound placement. All right. So you have to find those songs and be able to sing them, learn them, start singing them. And do you know the cool thing about them is that it's fun to do, because you've been doing a particular kind of song for a very, very long time. But when you're moving into something different, it gives your voice a different taste. You then realize that genres sometimes require different kinds of vocal adjustments and coordination. And do you know the sweet part of it? The fact that you have learned that this genre creates a different kind of vocal adjustment or vocal recoordination, you can still apply it even to your pop and contemporary singing. What I'm trying to say is, for instance, I'm always singing pop songs. And in the pop songs, I'm always too bright and nasally. And, I'm using too much nasal resonance when I'm singing. When I'm singing my pop songs or contemporary songs. If I then decide to learn Broadway or classical, and then I experience something different in my voice in the intention to learn the classical and music theater kind of songs, I can still apply the coordination that I learned from this genre to my pop genre, and I will get a better output. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, just by singing I am one, I am going, hey, you can stay, and I know that I'll be okay, can help you sing your normal, it can help you sing your normal, songs on the pop songs or the contemporary categories. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty as you do. Da 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 da. How word is true. So you can apply the quality that you got from the classical and the music theater and put it in the pop songs, and you get something better. For instance, if you're always too bright and your sound is too like this when you're singing pop songs, by learning music theater and classical, you can learn an adjustment that will prevent that brightness, because it's also something related to resonance and sound placement. Alright? So these songs that are created for music theater and classicals, they are one of the best ways to go about it. Alright? For example, classical singing allows you to have a neutral or low larynx, or let's just say a low larynx most of the time. And when you have a low larynx, your vocal folds tendency to tighten is reduced, and allowing you to experience proper pharyngeal resonance without any form of constriction. So this way, you would sing with that proper back space of your voice opened for the right amount of projection that you need. And then you bring the best out of your voice from it. Broadway singing allows you to connect your body to your voice, preventing you from that vocal tightness and strain. Also, it helps with proper vocal audibility, which is still something that resonance gives to you. So if you really want to improve, you are looking for a song or some kinds of songs that can help improve your resonance, I would suggest that you go and practice music theater and classical songs. Now, I'm not saying you don't get these things from the other genres, but where it is more evident is in the music theater and the classical songs. And trust me, you're gonna love it. So good. Alright, so great. You're gonna like it. So yep, that is that for that. If you want to be good with proper sound placement and resonance, music theater, classical is your go-to. You're gonna love it. So yeah, I hope this was incredibly helpful, and I hope from now on you get to experience this incredible effectiveness of resonance. My name is Joel Okoeguale, and I'll say have a lovely day.